My name is Jamie Burmeister, and I'm a sculptor from Omaha, Nebraska. In 2008, I began making small ceramic figures I call vermin. These vermin were inspired by two things. First, my increasingly complex gallery, museum, and public art installations began to make me feel like a manager or computer programmer rather than an artist. To keep my hands and eyes sharp, I began making small 4-inch tall human figures out of clay. Second, some starlings moved into the eaves of my studio. My first reaction was to just want to get rid of them. They were loud and messy. Later, I began to empathize with the vermin. They were just providing for their family just like I was. I began installing my vermin in the nooks and crannies of my gallery and museum exhibitions. In 2010, I was approached by a group from the University of Nebraska, Omaha, to make a piece of art relating to social media for their 10-10-10 conference. This inspired me to use the internet and social media to see if I could spread the vermin throughout the world. Vermin.me was born. I set out to use any and all social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Picasa, Flickr, to facilitate the spread of vermin throughout the world. I was not experienced at all with social media. This was an excuse to really see how social media could affect my artwork and my life. I began installing vermin everywhere I went, with my family, traveling as a musician, visiting art museums, on runs and bike rides. I told everyone I saw about the projects, my parents, my family, my friends. Social media connections began to happen as I posted vermin installations. A friend named David Snack requested a vermin to bring to Burning Man. This vermin traveled to Minneapolis, then to Burning Man in Utah. He was found by another unrelated friend, Kitty Freeman, while cleaning up at Burning Man, who recognized the vermin, brought him back to his art venue in Los Angeles, California. The vermin were really spreading now. Facebook friends such as Tom Gordon took an interest, spreading the vermin throughout Europe and the Middle East. People I did not even know, like Enrique de la Torre, became interested in the project from sites like Flickr and Picasa, requesting vermin and installing them in faraway places. Each vermin has a website on his back. The website is vermin.me. Some people like Rochelle Porter came to the project through finding vermin. Rochelle found a vermin in Australia, saw the website, and requested vermin. She installed and photographed these beautiful installations in Australia and India. The original goal of the project was to spread vermin throughout the world through the use of social media. Vermin.me has done this. Over 5,000 vermin have been created and installed in over 900 installations by over 300 people on 6 continents, in 32 countries, 36 U.S. states, in just over 2 years. This could not have been accomplished before the internet and social media. The most valuable element of Vermin.me is not shown through these statistics, however. Vermin.me required hundreds of participants to design, install, and document the vermin. To me, this interaction is the most valuable and interesting part of the project. These new friends and I have the bond of creating art together. Social media has changed our world. For some, it may seem like a change for the worse, with less face-to-face communication. What I have learned from Vermin.me is that social media can not only allow new amazing things to happen, but also bring people closer together, even though they may be miles apart.